Have you ever wondered why you can drink plenty of water all day and still feel like your circulation just isn't what it used to be? Maybe your hands and feet feel colder. Maybe exercise feels harder than it did years ago. Or maybe you've simply noticed that your body doesn't seem to respond quite as quickly as it once did. Here's something important I want you to know. Water is essential, but plain water is not a magic circulation booster. And you absolutely do not need to stop drinking it. What matters is what you're doing alongside good hydration. One nutrient in particular has attracted a lot of attention because your body can use it to produce nitric oxide, a molecule that helps blood vessels relax and widen. And for many older men, understanding this pathway is far more useful than chasing another expensive supplement. My name is Dr. Narita. And for the past 16 years, I've had the privilege of helping thousands of older men better understand their health, confidence, and quality of life. If you find this information useful, take a moment to like the video and subscribe. And I'm curious, do you usually drink plain water throughout the day, or do you add anything to it? Now, let's clear up the biggest misunderstanding first. Nitric oxide isn't a substance you simply pour into a glass and drink. Your body makes it. And one of the interesting ways your body can support nitric oxide production starts with dietary nitrates, which are naturally found in certain vegetables, especially leafy greens and beets. Think of nitric oxide like a signal that tells the smooth muscles surrounding your blood vessels it's okay to relax a little. When those vessels relax, blood can move through them more easily. That's important because as we get older, blood vessels can become less flexible. High blood pressure, smoking, inactivity, diabetes, and other health conditions can also affect vascular health. But here's where I want you to be careful with the title of this video. I don't want you thinking, Dr. Narita says I should never drink plain water again. No. If you're thirsty, drink water. If your doctor has recommended a certain amount of fluid because of your health or medications, follow that advice. The real lesson is that hydration and nutrition work together. You can keep drinking plain water while also getting foods that provide nutrients your body can use in its nitric oxide pathway. And there's another fascinating part of this process. Your body doesn't simply take nitrate from a vegetable and instantly turn it into nitric oxide. There's a whole conversion process involving your mouth and digestive system. That's one reason your everyday food choices can matter more than some men realize. So if you're looking for the this in today's title, I'm talking about nitrate-rich foods. Not a secret chemical, not a miracle powder, and not something that guarantees better circulation. And one particular food stands out because it has been studied for its ability to increase nitric oxide availability. But before you rush out and buy it, there's an important question. How much do you actually need, and is more always better? Because that's where a lot of men's health advice goes off track. And the answer may surprise you. That particular food is beetroot, or beets. Beets are naturally rich in dietary nitrates, and research has found that nitrate from beetroot can increase nitric oxide availability and may support blood vessel function and exercise performance in some people. But I want you to think about this in the right way. Beets aren't a magic drink for older men. They're simply one food that can provide your body with a useful raw material for its own nitric oxide pathway, and that distinction matters. Imagine your blood vessels as roads leading throughout your body. Nitric oxide doesn't create new roads. Instead, it can help signal the muscles around those roads to relax, making it easier for blood to move through. That's one reason nitric oxide has become such an interesting area of research in cardiovascular and exercise health. Now you might be thinking, Dr. Narita, should I put beet juice into every glass of water? Not necessarily. You can simply include nitrate-rich foods in your normal diet. Leafy greens such as spinach, arugula, lettuce, and other vegetables can contribute nitrates as well. And here's something I especially want older men to understand. More isn't automatically better. A giant glass of concentrated beet juice isn't necessarily healthier than eating a balanced diet that regularly includes vegetables. Some beet products also contain a significant amount of natural sugar, which may matter if you're watching your blood glucose or total carbohydrate intake. There's also another reason I don't want you turning this into a special water obsession. Your circulation depends on much more than one nutrient. Regular physical activity, healthy blood pressure, not smoking, managing blood sugar, maintaining a healthy weight, getting adequate sleep, and eating a nutrient-rich diet all work together. Think of it like maintaining a house. You wouldn't spend all your money polishing the front door while ignoring a leaking roof. Nitric oxide is one piece of the bigger picture. And there's an especially practical habit that can help your body make better use of its circulation system. Movement. Even a simple walk can make a difference. When your muscles contract during activity, they increase the demand for blood flow. Your blood vessels respond to that changing demand, and regular exercise helps support healthy vascular function over time. You don't need to become a marathon runner. For many men over 50, a brisk walk, cycling, swimming, resistance training, or another activity they can safely perform can be much more valuable than searching for a miracle ingredient. Now, there's another part of this conversation that men don't always connect with nitric oxide. It's sexual health. The blood vessels involved in erections are small and sensitive to changes in vascular function. That's one reason erectile difficulties can sometimes be associated with cardiovascular risk factors. That doesn't mean every erection problem is a heart problem. It means persistent changes in sexual function are worth discussing with your healthcare professional rather than simply covering them up with supplements. And this brings us to an important distinction. If you're taking medication for blood pressure, heart disease, or another condition, don't start adding concentrated nitrate supplements or making major dietary changes without checking with your clinician. And especially don't replace prescribed treatment because someone online told you that a particular drink can fix your circulation. Good medicine doesn't work that way. The goal is to support the systems your body already has, not to promise something no food can guarantee, but there's one more everyday factor that can quietly work against nitric oxide production and healthy circulation, even if you're drinking enough water and eating vegetables. It's something many men over 50 encounter every single day. And once you understand it, the connection between hydration, circulation, and your daily routine becomes much clearer. That everyday factor is inactivity. You can eat your vegetables, drink enough water, and make thoughtful choices at the dinner table. But if you spend most of your day sitting, your circulation may still need more support. And this is where I want to make the advice very practical. You don't have to completely redesign your life. If you've been sitting for an hour, get up and walk around for a few minutes. Take a short walk after a meal. Use the stairs when they're safe for you. Do some light resistance exercises if your doctor has cleared you for them. These small periods of movement help your muscles and blood vessels communicate with each other. Over time, regular physical activity can support cardiovascular fitness, blood pressure, blood sugar control, and overall vascular health. And there's another habit worth protecting. Don't smoke. Smoking damages blood vessels and interferes with normal vascular function. If you smoke, quitting is one of the most powerful things you can do for your circulation and long-term health. So where does our original question leave us? Should men over 50 stop drinking plain water? Absolutely not. Water remains one of the simplest and most important ways to stay hydrated. The better approach is to think beyond the glass. Drink water when you're thirsty. Keep yourself appropriately hydrated. Then build your meals around foods that support overall health, including vegetables that naturally contain dietary nitrates. Beets can be one option. Leafy greens are another. And rather than searching for one ingredient that supposedly transforms circulation overnight, look at the entire picture. Are you moving regularly? Are you getting enough vegetables? Are you keeping your blood pressure under control? Are you avoiding tobacco? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you following the treatment plan your healthcare professional has recommended? Those questions may not sound as exciting as a secret ingredient, but they're much closer to what lasting health actually looks like. And if your reason for watching this video is sexual health, I want you to remember one thing: nitric oxide is involved in normal blood vessel function, including the blood flow needed for an erection. But difficulty getting or maintaining an erection can have many causes, including medications, diabetes, hormone problems, nerve conditions, stress, and vascular disease. So don't assume that drinking beet juice will solve the problem. If erectile changes are new, persistent,